Now, I'm not really sure why, but this is my absolute favorite kids book. This is The Giving Tree by Sheldon Silverstein. Absolutely one of my absolute favorites. When I was a kid, no matter what store I went into, different five and dimes with my family, this is the book that I had to like search for, and I would start to read it while we were in the store. Now, I am a slow reader. I'm very dyslexic, so I loved the book, but a lot of times it just took me so long. Even though I've read it so many times, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing one single word or one mispronounced anything. I was avid about this book, and I don't know why, but in the springtime, I still have that deep desire to go back and read it. Now, by the end of the book, I am totally sobbing. I am totally just drenched in tears. I don't know why. I wonder what it is about the book that I'm really connecting into. So some of those, like, I wonder what it is. But I wonder if you have a book that's like this that you really connect into, that for whatever reason it was the book that you had to read when you went to the store, or maybe it was the book that you just connected to in some way. I'm still figuring this one out, and I think that's kind of the cool part about it. I'm not sure if I really connected more with the tree aspect of it, like the giving tree, like always giving more and more and more. Maybe that's what it is. And or the people that keep taking. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like it's more the tree that I'm connecting with more than anything else. But this is the book that made me who I am. Literally, I probably, under the age of like maybe 20, I read this book maybe 150 times. Like, it was one of those I read so many times, and I just cared for the book. I just really did. This was the book that created my childhood. This was the book that, no matter what, got me through everything. And I read the copy that I had so many times. I read it and 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 read it. But still to this day, it is one of those, the book that created my childhood. The book that really created a deep impact of who I am and how I am in the world. And not really sure how I could have gotten through my childhood without it. That's one of those, yep, this was my childhood book, The Giving Tree. The other part that's really interesting is I never ever saw a picture of the person who wrote it. And when I first saw it, I was like, wow, that's really interesting. He has kind of a face that you would kind of just know that they cared. I don't know what it is about his energy, but the first time I saw it, I was like, I had no idea as a child. I never considered who he was or who wrote it or anything else. Never, like, I read the name, but it never connected to me who it was. But the first time I saw his picture, I was devastated. The first time I saw his picture, I was just mesmerized by his energy, mesmerized by how he looks and his energy of just giving. I think he's also a giving tree. What do you think? I think he's a giving tree. I think he's one of those people that just keep giving no matter what it costs them or anything else. I think that's part of it, is that we're both giving trees, and that's where I connect to his energy with this.